Welcome to StormQuant's Weather Viewer tutorial number 5, where we will focus on creating custom area alerts. The Weather Viewer allows you to designate your geographic area of concern and a weather parameter threshold. If a violation occurs, the system will send email notifications automatically. Begin by accessing alerts in the Windows drop-down menu. In the Alert Viewer, you will see two pages, one labeled Alerts and the other called Definitions. The Definitions page is where you can access previously created alerts and create new ones. Create a new alert by clicking on the plus symbol at the bottom of the page. New alert definition will appear in the list on the left, and 4 submenu tabs will appear on the right. In the General submenu, the active will be checked. This means the system will begin monitoring as soon as all parameters have been selected. Toggle this active box off if you want to begin monitoring at a later time. There are also boxes where you name and describe the alert. Alerts must have a name. It's your choice to populate the description block. Note, both name and description will be included in the notification emails. In the Area submenu, click on the Select Area button. Here you will navigate the map choices and select the radars you want to use to monitor for this alert. Selection within this window is exactly the same as when you selected radars for a viewport in tutorial number 1. Click on Confirm after you have selected the radars. Notice the radars you selected are listed on the screen. Next, go to the Properties submenu. Here, in the Conditions section, you may select the weather data type and threshold values you want the system to monitor. If you're not sure, click on the Template button to view a list of predefined conditions available. Click on the template you desire, and the data type with minimum threshold value will appear. If you decide you want to change the type, select the drop-down menu and choose a different option. In addition to, or instead of, a minimum threshold value, you can add a maximum value for the same weather parameter. In the Areas section, you can use the drop-down menu to choose between a cylinder or a trajectory. Trajectory alerts are used for monitoring weather along a path in 3-dimensional space and will be covered in a later tutorial. For the area alert, the area to be monitored is represented on the map by the yellow circle. You can click on the map to move the location of the circle. You can also adjust the location and size of the circle by placing the cursor in the latitude, longitude, or radius box. Then, hold the left mouse button and drag left or right. You may also double-click in any of the boxes to type in an exact value. Select the minimum or maximum altitude boxes and type in a value if you want to limit the height of the monitored area. Select the density filter box and then type in a value for the number of threshold violations required before the system alerts. This is an alert suppression tool. For the most cautious approach, leave this field blank. Finally, navigate to the Notifications submenu. This is your master list of people and organizations. To the right of each entry is an email toggle box. Select only the individuals or groups you want to receive email notifications for this specific alert. The pencil icon allows you to delete or make changes to the name, description, or email of the entry. The gear icon allows you to choose an alert notification suppression duration between 1 to 120 minutes. Like an email snooze option, this will wait the amount of time you have selected before sending subsequent emails notifying of the same alert event. Create a new entry by selecting the plus icon on the bottom right of the screen. Enter the information and select Apply. Now that you have entered all the information for the alert and notification, go back to the General submenu. Verify the active box is checked if you want the system to begin monitoring immediately. Then select Apply. Navigate to the page labeled Alerts to view any alerts detected by the system. If alerts are detected, the alert name will be shown, along with the date and time the alert was processed. Also, the radars that detected the threshold violation along with the radar volume date and times it was detected. Note, all dates and times are in UTC. To the right of each entry are two icons. Select the first icon to view a tabular list of the threshold violations for that alert. The list shows the value of the weather parameter detected, along with the location and approximate altitude. Select the second icon next to an entry to open a new viewport focused on the date and time of the alert violation. This viewport will show the weather parameter being monitored along with a white line surrounding the area where the parameter violated the set threshold. You can click on the Alert tab at the top of the screen. Toggle the eye icon to turn off all alert overlays. You can toggle the triangle icon to show the location of each of the detected threshold violations. A white circle appears on the map representing the area that was being monitored. Yellow triangles appear at the locations within the circle where threshold violations occurred. A pop-up appears when you place a cursor over any of the triangles, and it displays the parameter value, location, and approximate altitude of where it was detected. This viewport has the same playback and looping functions described in earlier tutorials. The Alert Viewer menu can be closed without impacting the monitoring function. As long as the StormQuant Weather Viewer program is open, all alerts that are active will continue to be monitored and associated emails will continue to be sent. The automated emails will be called StormQuant Weather Alerts. The body of the email will include the alert date and time in UTC, the radars which detected threshold violations, the alert name, and a description if one was included when the alert was created. Additionally, the email will include a still image from the weather viewer showing the bounded region surrounding the weather parameter alert area. We appreciate you joining us to learn about StormQuant's automated alert function. Thank you for taking the next step with StormQuant.